Well, this is my review on the Raptor shift light. Well, my opinion is it does pretty good on the shift activation, which this is a Motion Raceworks Operator Series shifter, and this is probably the smoothest shifter that I've ever used. I mean, it does really good. But like I said, going back to the shift light, I got tired of using, I had a button right here, and I was using the button to shift. Yeah, I got a big wrench on there. That thing looked like a Christmas tree. Anyhow, but I got tired of using the shift button because sometimes I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's the way it was wired in or how it was, but it got to where it was giving me fits and it didn't want to work when I needed it to work. So that's not even an option. So there's my trans brake. There's my line lock. I'm probably going to pull the trans brake off, and I'm probably going to put it right here on the shifter. That way, once I pull it into gear, I can just come off the button and grab the steering wheel. Well, it might be better just to leave it here. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyhow, you got a full wire. You've got a full wire hookup on this one. I believe it's 4. Yeah. You got a black, red, brown, and green. Well, your green goes out there and it actually hooks up to your ground side on your ignition coil. And then what you've got I've got it set up on a 12-volt keyed power source coming off the fuse box with an add a circuit fuse link. And then I've got it grounded over there up and underneath there on the firewall. And then I've got it coming over here, and then my brown wire comes over here. And when the brown wire is sitting going into the back valve, and then I got a 12-volt positive coming off the battery onto the other side of the back valve, which just stays hot all the time. But it is fused in case I get a short or something like that. It'll grab the fuse instead of burning the back valve up. But anyhow, and there's my air. And let's give it a, but now, like I said, this is a very, very large converter. It's got a high stall. So I will have to get off the throttle once it shifts and get back on it for it to shift the second shift, because it don't fall under 3,000 RPMs. Let's just put it that way. But whenever I'm racing, I'll set that to 8,000. Therefore, I'm hoping it shouldn't go above 81 before it actually makes the shift clean and goes into the next gear. But on all my data logs, it shows when I shift at 8,000 RPMs, it drops down between 71 and 7,300 RPMs. So with that initial drop, it's going to pull the current away from the light and reset the light to where it'll hit it back for the second pulse, therefore causing another shift. So with that being said, there's first gear, and we're going to give it just a slow gradual pull up to 3,000 that I'm going to let off of it, and you'll see it lose the signal and pulse and go back up for the second shift. Here we go. There's first. There's second. Well, it should work pretty good, I would imagine. I had to clean up all my wiring and all from my last pictures, my last video. But hey, I think it's gonna be a hit. We're gonna give it hell when we go back. We're gonna try.